my channel. Today I've created this look right here for you. It was actually a request from one of my Instagram followers. If you don't already follow me on there, my name is Susan_MUA. So I put on my story a while back that I was needing some inspiration. Sorry, I'm going back a little bit. I put on my story that I was looking for some inspiration for makeup looks, and one of my followers sent me, I'll actually show you the image. So it was this one right here by Mesa MUA. I will actually tag her below. Really did like that sort of makeup look. It's very different to anything that I've did before. I did a lot of dramatic looks and did a lot of like really natural looks. When I first looked at the picture I thought this was a little bit in between, but seeing it on, it is quite a dramatic look, but obviously it's with a little bit more neutral colours. I don't usually go for these warm, vibrant, fiery tones because I feel like I suit the cool tones a little bit more, but you'll see as I get to the end of this video that I am absolutely in love with this makeup look. It's just, I just love it. Again, I mentioned that I'm using a different lens. It's not my usual lens and I'm having to like move back and forward to get to where actually like I want to be. Also, I don't know if you can hear it, it's constantly trying to focus. Yeah, anyway, just please bear with me. I'm going to stop rambling on and get right into it. So as I said, I'm using an Instagram image for inspiration that one of my followers sent me, and this is it here. This is, as I said, it is just for inspo. I'm not going to copy it exactly. So for this look I am using the Naked Heat palette and maybe a couple of shades from the Jaclyn Hill palette, like these lighter, brighter colours, just to brighten it up a little bit. So I'm just going to get started. As I said, I'm using a new lens that I just cannot get to work for me, so hopefully this stays in focus and I'm actually able to use the footage. It might nip in and out now and again, please bear with me. So I think to begin I am going to go in with this yellowy orangey colour here from the Jaclyn Hill Morphe palette. Now I don't usually use colours like this, they're quite out of my comfort zone. I've done a couple of looks for Instagram using the Naked Heat palette, but they're not as warm as what that image shows. I feel I just do not suit them. I'm much more suited to cool tone colours. As we're using the Jaclyn Hill palette, let's just mention Jaclyn Hill. Obviously she's going through some stuff in her personal life, which everyone knows. Obviously it looks like she's splitting up from her husband, or something's going on with her husband with them unfollowing each other. But I've watched a few of her recent videos and she doesn't seem like she's not herself. She's not that. She's much more subdued, I think, and I just feel sorry for them. Like, I really hope that if something's going on, if something's wrong, that they manage to sort it out, because it's just a horrible thing to go through. And my plan was to go into the Naked Heat palette now, but I'm actually thinking that the colours in the Jaclyn Hill palette are a little bit more fiery. So I'm thinking this one right here. I'm using a different lens today is because my boyfriend is actually taking up doing some like landscape photography. So he's been taking the camera out with him at night time and after work and to work, and he bought himself a new lens for taking these photos, which is the one that's on the camera just now. So the lens that was originally on it that I use for filming is a zoom lens, so it comes in and out. This one is static. He puts my lens in his bag and takes it with him while he's away taking these photos. I don't even think that he uses it, he keeps it in the bag. So today I was like, leave me the camera, I need the camera, I'm going to film. Left me the camera, I goes to change the lens and he's got it in his bag, which is at work. So I'm just having to like trial and error with this lens. It's so annoying because like to get where I would usually be, I need to like move myself rather than the camera. This side's a little higher up than this side, so I'm just gonna add a little bit more here. Blend that up. Yeah, that seems to be it. So because I do want to keep that fieriness in it, I'm actually not going to go in with any more deeper colours, and I'm going to cut a half cut crease in, which I'm not even sure if that was in the photo. So I've went off camera and I've actually like created a half cut crease on one eye. I used the NYX Jumbo pencil, which was probably a bad idea because it was really difficult to get that preciseness. I did use this little MAC 242 brush, but again, like it was difficult to get it on the brush and get it on the eye. So I'm going to go in and do the other eye on camera, hopefully. I will just speed this up because it's quite a long, slow process of getting it completely perfect. They are looking almost even. I'm going to go back in with the shade from the Jaclyn Hill palette that we used earlier, and I am going to just place this on the outer corners, and we're just kind of using that to blend. To kind of soften that, and I think I'm pretty happy with that. So and I'm going to go in with this shade here from Jaclyn Hill. And I have never done this sort of look before with the glitter cut crease line, so we're sort of learning together. I don't really know the process, so I am putting this on here. And what I'm going to do is leave that white line there, which is for the glitter. I don't know if that is how other people do it, or we are completely learning together. And this shade is actually like blends a lot with the shade that's already there, and I would have quite liked more of a lighter shade to transition. So I might go in over the top with a lighter shade just to maybe try and brighten it up, but we'll do this side first. Leave these shimmer shades from the Jaclyn Hill, like that is no Fix Plus. They're completely dry, there's nothing, and that is it on a brush, so not even with my So same this side, we'll leave that small gap there. And the reason why I've left this empty space here is because I want to use a lighter shade in the inner corner, sort of running out of small brushes. So I'm going to take this shade here and I'm placing that on these inner corners here. Again, leaving that white line, and I'm just going to bring it right over the top of what we've done because that has lightened it a little bit. Still that warm fiery look, but you can see the transition between the shades a little bit more. And for that little glitter line, I've got two little glitter liners here. I have the Kiko glitter eyeliner in shade 01 and I have the Collection Glam Crystals in the shade Funk 3, if I'm correct. So I actually don't know what I'm going to use or to mix them both, so let's just pop them on and see what we think. So let's try the Kiko one first. Actually, let me just go into the outer corners with this matte shade again, just blending them out. Actually, maybe that would have worked without leaving that negative space there, without leaving that white line. And let's do the other eye. Wait for that to dry, and then we're going to go in and do another coat. I can probably do this eye. I don't even know if this is showing up on camera, but it's actually so pretty. I actually quite like it like that, but I'm just going to go in with this Gold Collections one, and I'm only going to just put it slightly. I'm actually really happy with how that looks, so I'm going to pop off camera and put on some liner and lashes, or just lashes, so I'm going to see how I feel, and I'll be right back. So that's me back, and I've finished off all my face, and I had already done kind of under the eyes, as you would have seen when I was doing it, so I just kind of tidied them up a little bit and added some concealer. So I'm back to do the inner corner highlight and bottom lash mascara. I'm actually really happy with how this look turned out. So once I pop on the mascara and inner corner highlight, I won't zoom you guys in because I can't, but I'll come in close to the camera and show you. So I am going to use the Anastasia Aurora palette for a highlight, and I'm going to use this one and this one down here. So I'm just kind of dipped into both of them, and I've got a tiny little brush, and I'm popping it into the inner corners. And I did originally start out by saying I didn't really think that I suited these sort of colours, and I swear I don't usually, but this look in general actually I think does suit. And just to be extra, I'm going to add a tiny little bit up here. I'm just so happy with how this look has turned out. I just want to neaten up the inner corners with a little bit of liner. So I'm just using the MAC gel liner in Black Track on a little tiny pointed brush, and I'm just sorry this hasn't been a really chatty video. I feel like when I'm doing these sort of looks, I'm concentrating quite a lot on getting it so precise. For mascara, I'm going to use this little sample of the MAC Extreme Dimension 3D Black Lash. Ooh. The wand's almost the size of the tub, it's insane. It's just a little sample that I picked up. So I'm just going to look right up and fill in my lashes. When I got this mascara, I thought it was the MAC Zoom Lash, which I do actually like, but this wand is just far too big for under eye, the bottom lash line. Let me come in close and show you my eyes. So I did start out by saying that I was going to be using the Naked Heat palette for this look, but in the end up I used mainly the Jaclyn Hill palette. I love this look, like I love it so much. Yeah, I just want to go out now. But that completes today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Again, thank you so much for bearing with me with this lens, and it is a pretty short but sweet video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. I really do appreciate it. Bye!